Yo, welcome back to the happiness series. Last time we started and finished. Okay, this is really loud. Hang on. I already had the volume turned up a lot, but the song is getting louder. Okay. Last time it's really annoying in these games how the volume between songs is just like really inconsistent. Anyway, last time we started and finished Riva. We were playing as Butterfly, getting tortured by the gnolls, and then there was a gnoll called Riva that helped us escape, and we rescued Cece along the way, who was captured there for some reason. And Riva told us that she was lying. We don't know what's going on. And there were two endings. One where we just like gave the sword to Cece and just like lived normally in the world. And then another one where Butterfly decided to go back in the no world and save Riva. I'm mentioning this because the ending where we stayed in the real world was called End of Happiness. It was called the bad ending. It was called End of Happiness, and this is the name of the game. So maybe it's continuing off of that. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's start. I like how the new game and load game options are like separated, so we can see the whale in the background. Okay, let's start. Wait, okay. Can't go window. It's over. We've lost. The gnolls have refused to let us participate in the game. A gnoll? What do you mean, refused? They said any majorly affected timeline has the right to participate. They can't refuse us. We're severely affected. That's precisely why they refused us. What timeline is this Carmen from? What timeline is this Isaac from? What? Our timeline is too affected. Unlike other timelines, we don't have much time. Our participation according to them is pointless. Okay, this is a different timeline that we haven't seen yet. Also, Dana's back after like 10 games. We haven't seen her. How much? How much do we have? How much? According to them, less than 8 hours from now. 8 hours? No. You've heard them wrong. Maybe they said 8 years, 8 months, or even 8 weeks. I'm sorry. No, don't give me that. Summon them. Summon the gnolls again. Carmen jumped on Isaac, pulling on his shirt as the others in the room tried to break them off. I kept looking at the whole thing with the same indifferent look on my face. I guess this is as much information as I can get from staying here. I'm leaving. I spoke as I addressed the people in the room. Where are you going, Major? You heard what he said. Our world is a goner. I almost said our world is a gooner. The mission is over. I spoke those final words as I left the room, ignoring everyone's stares. The moment I stepped out of the building, a dark wasteland greeted my eyes. No matter how many times I see this sight, I can never get used to it. Is this after World War III? What first started as a stupid virus no one gave a shit about killed millions. Oh no! Not Zero. Destiny mentioned this at the end of the game that was called... What was that game? Goodbye Time Traveler? That was the game, right? Yeah, at the end of that game, she said that there was a timeline that was like destroyed by a virus because we stopped World War III. But apparently Isaac said she was lying. But I guess she wasn't lying about everything because this timeline does exist? Question mark? Then an armed conflict broke out in Europe, a conflict that quickly escalated to a world war. And finally, the virus returned stronger, bloodier, wiping out most of humanity. No matter how you look at it, our world has the worst fucking luck in existence. And for years we believed that. We believed this was just a series of bad luck and fucked up coincidences. We truly believed we were destined for this future and that we can only blame ourselves for the destruction of humanity. Until one day we discovered something else, until we discovered the truth. The 0-1 truth. Fuck it, who cares about this anymore? I shoved my hands in my pockets and started walking down the street. Oh, the title of the game is 7 hours to go, like the window. I wonder if the name of the window is gonna go down, like as the hours left go down. That would be cool. I kept walking and walking. Most of the streets were blocked with broken cars and rubble, but I kept moving. Eventually, I arrived at a familiar looking place. Did I just walk in a circle? That's when I noticed someone standing near the edge with something in their hands. What are you doing here? How are you here? We left before you. How did you catch up to us? I could ask you the same thing, Dina. Nothing. I was just looking around. Besides, unlike you, I'm just a soldier. Yeah, you look like one. You should go back to HQ. You're the leader of humanity, after all. Nothing left to lead anymore. Oh. Do you think Isaac was telling the truth? Do you think her world is really doomed? But we fought so hard. We worked so hard to convince world leaders to put their issues aside and listen to us. We spent months trying to contact the Knolls. It can't end this way. Please, you can't let it end this way. There's nothing I can do, Dina. I'm not a god. I can't control the flow of time. Or can you? But it's not fair. Why can't you say the same words you said back then? Huh? Don't you remember this place, or rather what it used to be? This is where it happened, back when we were in high school. I was in the darkest place I had ever been mentally. It's when you stopped me here and gave me an amazing speech about never giving up. Why can't you be that guy right now? Why can't you be the childhood friend I looked up to and cherished for so many years? I don't remember if that's a scene we actually saw. I remember they played hide and seek. I remember Jack not wanting to go with her because she had a Barbie umbrella. I don't remember this speech though. I don't want to give you any false hope. I want us all to go away with dignity. We shouldn't be afraid. With dignity? Is that an order, Major? Yes, it is. First Lieutenant. Then I shall do my best to follow orders, sir. After saying that, Dina saluted me and went back to staring aimlessly. I turned around and started walking away, but a few steps later, a loud sound echoed in the place. Oh, this shit is so cool. What does that say? Terema? I continued walking until I arrived to another familiar street, or what's left of it. Wait, what was that? Oh, she killed herself. I see. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, Dina killed herself. Is what's being implied here. Okay. I continued walking until I arrived to another familiar street, or what's left of it. Major, I finally found you. Mia. We have an emergency, Major. The bastard Isaac is spreading misinformation. He keeps saying that the Knolls refuse to let us participate and that our world only has 7 hours left. I told you not to trust him, Major. That guy is a villain. All he cares about is his selfish ambitions. Mio, give me the order, Major. I'll cut both of his hands if I have to. No, we've already done that in the other timeline. I'll make him talk and explain the dirty motives behind his lies. Mio. I know it's because of humans infighting that we're here, but he doesn't deserve mercy, spreading such horrible lies and planting fear and despair in our hearts. I'll show him. Don't worry, Major. Mio turned around and started walking away, but then I grabbed her arm. Major. Not allowing her to say another word, I pushed Mio closer to me and hugged her. It's over, soldier. You can rest now. Major. You fought well, kid. Let's all go with dignity. But Major, this can't be. I don't want to die, Major. Please. It's okay. Mio then pushed herself away from me and turned around as if trying to hide her face from me. Refusing to even face me, Mio then ran away until she was out of my sight. Maybe Dina's gun still has a few bullets left in it. I continued walking down the street until I found myself in a place I often avoid. Major, so you showed up here after all. What are you doing here, Isaac? Probably the same reason you're here. To visit them. Do you think they will hate us if they see what's going on right now? To see that they sacrificed themselves in vain after all? Do you think Anya, Hassan, and Nezrin will hate us? How come it's always the same characters who are like leading humanity in every timeline? I don't know. Oh, you don't get it. It's because it's a game. It's because of the system that's forcing events to go down a certain way. It's because they're all characters in a game. You don't understand. But if they choose to hate us, if we meet them in the afterlife and they blame us, then I'll take full blame. It is I who led you all to this outcome after all. Major, so don't worry about this. Go back and spend these last 6 hours with the people you care about. The title says there's 7 hours left. Let us all go away with dignity. Sir, yes sir. Isaac then saluted me and left. I approached a freshly dug graves and kneeled. Hassan, I've thought you were an idiot, but when the war started, you stepped up and showed your true form. You fought as a hero and died as one. You made me promise before you died to find your old computer and delete your browser history, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to locate it. For that and for my failure, I'm sorry. I then approached a grave next to it and kneeled again. Anya, when we first met in high school, I wasn't fond of you. I believed you were just another rich girl who looks down on others. But just like a son, you proved me wrong. You proved that you're a genuine, courageous person who will do anything for the people of for the sake of the people she cares about. Has she? Anya hasn't really done anything. For my wrong initial assessment and for failing to save humanity, I deeply apologize. And finally, I approached the final grave next to it. Nesrin, I'm sorry for always pretending to forget your name. Oh, he was pretending? Ah. He was also pretending in his mind, because we saw his thought, and he was pretending to not remember her name in his thoughts. I'm sorry for always viewing you as an annoying little sister and never acknowledging how you felt. For that and for failing humanity, I'm deeply sorry. I then stood up and faced the 3 graves. I hope you don't place the blame on anyone else besides me. I love you all. I'm sorry I didn't say all of this when you were alive. But soon we will see each other and I'll tell you everything. In the trash bin folder. So please wait for me. After leaving the cemetery, I kept walking aimlessly until the sun had set. I stood up on the beach facing the bright full moon in the sky. The last moon we'll ever see. I can't believe it. I really found you. Carmen spoke trying to catch her breath. Hello, Carmen. I'm sorry about how I acted back there, you know, with Isaac and everything. It's okay, that was an appropriate reaction considering everything. I didn't want that to be your final image of me. I still can't believe this is happening. A part of me still believes that Isaac is wrong and that nothing will happen. I don't know how to handle all of this. I parted my lips in order to give Carmen the usual speech, but I can only imagine how you feel right now. Huh? You've been carrying a huge burden for such a long time. Even though you never asked for it, you were recruited by the military because of your special power. You fought on the what's your special power? You fought on the front lines. You lost your family. You lost your comrades. Is it just the power that he gained, that Everjack gained after Butterfly got the power in the other timeline? Because if it is, then he can rebuild the timeline, right? You've lost your left arm. When did that happen? And after the war ended, you somehow found yourself leading the whole of humanity in a mission to save our timeline. Always listening to other people's problems and always dealing with enormous stress and worries. I've watched you. Oh, fucking Kam Susur Todd, end of Evangelion. I've been watching you all along. Watch for those sleepless nights you'll spend staring at the moon. All of those secret visits to the graves of your comrades. End of Eva is my favorite movie of all time, by the way. You always act cold and indifferent, but deep down it's tearing you apart. You've been fighting. You've been fighting for a very long time. Thank you. On behalf of everyone at headquarters, on behalf of all humanity, thank you. Thank you for everything, Major. But I failed you all. From everyone you met on your way here, did anyone get angry at you? Did anyone blame you for failing humanity? They don't need to say it, I can tell. No, you can't. If you could, then you wouldn't say something like this. You fought well, Major. You don't have to hold it anymore. I know I've let you down. You don't have to pretend. I'm here for you, the same way you were there for me. The same way you were there for all of us. This video is gonna get it's gonna get deleted off YouTube, man. I don't take that burden off your shoulder. It's over. You don't have to suffer. I have to keep talking so the fucking AI doesn't detect the song in the background. Your mission is over. Your work is done. You can rest now. You can breathe. Be free. Be free from everything. Blah 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 blah. I don't want to die. Sob. Do is end it all and leave forever. What's done is done. It feels so sad. Oh, so bad. Not so sad. Okay, that's it. That's it. 13 minutes and 56 seconds. That's a new record, I think. I wish that I could turn back time. Okay. I can't do anything. Okay, that's it then. Man, the games are getting shorter and shorter. Maybe we'll be done with this series quicker than I imagined. Okay, wait, I want to check real quick. What was the name of the time? Because it said the name of the timeline there at the end, right? I wonder if it's the same timeline that Zero said at the end of Goodbye Time Traveler. Hang on a second. It is Z1139Y or 3GY? I can't really tell. Z1139Y. I think it's a G. Okay, and the timeline 0 mentioned at the end of Goodbye Time Traveler. The timeline that fucking had the epidemic was... Timeline Z2548X. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Timeline Z1139Y. Okay, it's like almost the same, but there's a D instead of a tree. Wait, did I read it wrong? Was it a tree that did not say D? No, it definitely says tree. Z1139Y. But then in the Goodbye Time Traveler, it said the timeline that had the disease, the virus, was Z91D9Y. So, I mean, I feel like it's supposed to be the same timeline, because otherwise, like, why would it be one letter off? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that was okay, I guess. Okay, I'm thinking, should I start the next game right now? Or should I just have like a 15-minute episode? Let's read the synopsis for the next game first, before making a decision. Next game in the series is called Divinity. And the image is fucking Jack looking cool as fuck, with hair covering like one of his eyes, and the other eye is like glowing red, and he's in a suit. He's so cool. Synopsis: this is it. Alongside your companions, you've infiltrated the Null's world, a strange alien world with all kinds of weird creatures. Your mission is simple: defeat Destiny, a fourth-dimensional creature set on destroying the timelines, the hope of the whole humanity. I thought we already did defeat Destiny. The fate of every timeline in existence rests on your shoulders. Would you grant humanity another chance to survive, or would you seek out a brand new existence? Tags: atmospheric, dating sim, horror, mystery, romance, short. Mystery, you say? Okay. I'm gonna stop here, even though it's like super short. Because then if I start here, I have to like fucking download the game and fucking like start it and get all the recordings set up, and the title is gonna be weird because there's gonna be 2 different game names. So sorry this one's short, but yeah, gonna end here. I usually give my thoughts on the games at the end, but this one was like 10 minutes long. I mean, it was okay. I like when Donna killed herself. That was cool. Yeah, I mean, it felt pretty hopeless, I guess. It's what I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, it was okay. I don't really have anything else to say. Okay, I think I can estimate the game's length by their file size. Because hang on. So this game that we just played was 63 megabyte. And then Riva, which was also short, was 109 megabyte. That's surprising. And then Null, which was like the longest game so far, was 426 megabyte. So I think we can kind of use the file size to gauge the length of the game. And the next game, Divinity, is 143 megabytes. So maybe we can finish the next game in one recording, maybe. Sounds like it's going to be maybe an hour and a half, maybe. Okay, well, see you next time for that.